Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Drawing and Talking with me, Freebie your host, and today I'll be looking over and drawing a character named Ambria, played by the username person Sarah8394729. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe and like, comment at the end of it, all that stuff. It really does help this channel when you do that. Anyways, on to the actual video itself. Ambria is a changeling fairy. It's described that she was a fairy child that had been left in place of a human child that was stolen by the fairies. Now, here's the odd thing about it. She used to be a human that got experimentally turned into a fairy. So that just brings up a whole load of different questions. First of all, was she a fairy child that had been left in place of a human child and then, got turned into a fairy? Was it a human child that was stolen by fairies, then got experimented to turn into fairies? Who did these experiments on her? Was it the fairies? Was it other humans? Either way, her backstory is kind of short. Literally one line. To quote, she used to be a human, she was captured by scientists, and experimented on, turning her into what she is today in the present, aka a fairy. Now, furthermore, her height is listed as being 5'5", which is normal human female size. That is not classical fairy size at all. When I think fairy, I think Tinkerbell, someone who can stand in the palm of your hand. That said, there are millions of different kinds of fantasy settings, so what do I know? Moving on to tabletop RPGs like Dungeons & Dragons, this is a pretty short backstory, even by my standards. But a short backstory can be pretty good. It means that it can be built upon, the DM can help explore it with the players. It can be a mutual story building exercise at that point. But for LARP, it is absolutely perfect because while in D&D you have to let the DM know about your backstory, in LARP you don't have to tell anyone your backstory at all. Just one or two lines, perfect, done. Because if you want to share your backstory in LARP, it just sounds like you're monologuing at that point, and there's no real point to it. People will just look at you like you're a narcissist who just wants to talk about themselves, and if you want to talk about yourself, just become a YouTuber. It's what I did. Anyways, with the drawing itself, I decided to make it a fairy-type character still wearing surgery outfit. I'm not actually sure what it's called, scrubs I think it was, something like that, to basically show off the fact that she's an escaped experiment. It's not something that is explained in the actual character sheet itself, but I'm building upon it and giving artistic license. With that out of the way, that's the end of the video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and until the next time then, bye-bye.